Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Prince laughs a lot. Yo, 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 smiley face to you. Nicolas Bartoni. How are you two doing? Thank you for joining. Makes me feel... Oh, okay, baby.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, yeah. Upper slash sharp, full rapid slash spiral swords. Make your move! Watch them. But how do they get their hair like that? You are loving Virgil. Nice. I heard a lot of people at first seemed worried to play as V, as they call him. And now they're like, oh, it's so great. Yeah.
So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh? You got that right. Father? I don't have a father.
Father?
I just don't like you. That's
Daddy
all.
issues, baby.
Or you can expect a spanking from Daddy later. Just as gonna spank you, but spank you on the bar.
You showed up.
So he was a demon too.
Quite frankly, at first, I didn't give a damn. But because of you, I know what's important now. I know what I need to do. Ooh, I love a fast woman.
I thought I wasn't gonna cry.
No doubt, you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil? Dante.
The once sealed gate to the demonic world will open.
Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Oh, my body is ready. Dante's Awakening. It doesn't add anything to the overall story, and the game itself is horrible. Dante's Awakening. Okay. Options. Exciting options. Game options. These are the... That's what I was looking for. Turbo? Lock on, sure. You're, well, really, Prince? You want to play some Devil May Cry 2? Why? Japanese. Weeaboos. Should we put it in Japanese? No. We don't want them to be speaking Japanese. It'd be way cheesier in English. We can put the subtitles in Japanese to assist everyone. Control scheme. Change gun. Devil trigger. Change devil arms. Lock on melee. Shoot. Melee shoot. That seems weird. Why would melee be on that? Aha. Aha. Style action. Jump. Okay. Taunt select, good. And taunt was on some of the shoulder buttons before. That was a real problem. That'd be nice. You change it to Espanol? Hey. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 da da da. Da 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 dun 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 da da da. No. You love playing the games people tend to hate because you usually tend to really like them. Uh-oh. Inside Xbox is at 5. Here's something about Halo. Master Chief. MasterCard. When the game asks gold or yellow, select gold. It means if it continues, you don't need to start level from the beginning. Gold or yellow, select gold. 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 Tutorial? Select gold. Select. Go gold. Gold is revive. Yellow is spend orb to continue. Ooh. Hanyusha. Thank you. Hanyusha, you are new. Hanyusha, you are new. Hanyusha,
You've heard of it, haven't you?
Uh-oh.
The Legend of Sparta?
Shut up.
When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing.
I want to rewind that. Oh, man.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
It looks like Volgan.
You a
Metal Gear
customer
Solid
too?
3.
Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you.
Fireball.
Please, accept it.
Invitation, huh?
Wow. Like a Ninja Turtle. Oh.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
I want to do this part.
Don't bet on it.
I don't know what any of these styles are. I would assume... I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 were... Do they count as being easier? Maybe Metal Gear Solid 1 started the trend. Mainstream game, not really that difficult. And it helps you along, you know? Trickster seems like you have some sort of like dashing and teleporting and going invisible. Swordmaster... regular. Oh, I'm not picking one. This is just like I see. I thought I had to choose one right now. Defeat enough enemies, eventually your style will level up. Wow. Mastering your style actually every time your style advances. So do I have to switch between the styles to get those bigger? Change styles mid-game via the mission start screen. Change it mid-game from the mission start screen. Or Divinity statue. Trickster. Mission 1, Crazy Party. Let's rock! Let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. Trickster's movement, gunslinger gun, swordmaster, additional moves with swords, and railguard trickster. Yes, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Taunt. Lock on, melee, shoot. That's not what I have them at. You didn't change your picture. Red orb of red tooth gods. Ooh, nice and big, eh? Oh my god, now we have different ones. Square, square, square. Square. Square, square. Square in midair. Fire your guns. Dope. Alright. What happened there? Why is it so slow? What's so slow? Have you not played this game before? I did a dash. How did I do that dash? Square, square, square. Square, square, square. Square, square, square. Jump square. R1 lock on. Perfect parry and roller guard negates all damage and builds up the royal gauge. Well, release strongest attack in the game. I like parrying, but it's very difficult. But this game seems maybe be easier. So now you can actually sort of like move your combo to different characters. Makes more sense. And the gauge just stays a bit longer. 3 times faster? Oh yeah? Capcom using their math. Devil May Cry 3, 3 times faster, 3 times everything, 3 times more attitude. Circle does a little style action, okay. What? I don't know how I even got to that screen. I think this controller, the shoulder buttons, tend to just activate, like now. I don't think that's coming up more. Is there a turbo mode? There is actually a turbo mode, yeah. So should I turn on the turbo mode? Maybe I'll get used to this first before I put that on. I may need to switch controllers. This one has a mind of its own. He's so zen.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party! Yeah, put the jukebox there. Very stylish. There's a novel and a manga. Better save. Devil Hunter rank A. Mission select. The Blood Link. Bludgeon the devils like an iron hammer. Fine. Customize. Change your style. Huh. I like the dodge button. Let's try this. It is actually canon for what's in DMC5. Oh, they just made everything canon. Everything. They made Halo canon. It's all canon. You see that creepy wasp on Reddit with the giant back legs? Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet! You're gonna pay for that.
I like that his fist is going through that tube. Symbolic. Are you guys ready to get fisted? Is he allergic? Did these guys also wreck the city in the bus, or is it just the world like that? There's no going back.
You all have enough to cover all this.
Oh. I like music over a loading screen. Now in a special. High time, blasting into the air. Hold R1, press triangle while holding the stick back. Hold R1, press triangle while holding the left stick back. Or melee. Yeah, this has to change. I gotta change this controller. This doesn't make any sense. Alright, how's this work? You gotta do a thing that makes you like a thing. That's right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Change the controller. Oh, so the reason I brought up that wasp is that they're saying the tower didn't pop up yet, so it's the demons. So they're saying that all wasps are specifically evolved to deal with a certain type of prey, and this wasp deals with the very strong antlion, which is actually like a ferocious insect that can kill spiders. The town is already like this. The demons are starting to appear ever since Dante was a kid, as Sparta's seal was weakening. The demons found a way to. So this wasp's huge legs are there just to deal with the antlion's mighty jaws. And what it does is it flies at the antlion opens its jaws, the wasp's two strong back legs hold the jaws open, and then it deposits a sneaky egg. It goes, boop. It puts an egg inside the antlion's mouth, and then the egg hatches inside the antlion and eats its way out. Like an alien. A chest burster. Pretty amazing, eh? You got a vital star. Yes. Yeah. Give it to me now. Holding down R1 and press X. Okay. I think I like the other one that has the whatchamacallit, the dodge roll. What's going on here? What's this circle thing that he does? "136 people died. Sparta Mansion burned down. Eva found dead, and the brothers were missing." You can actually sort of control the. You can sort of control the camera with the right stick. Green orb. Yeah, it's screen shake. Whoa, nice one. Still can't totally see very well back here. Ants controlling mushrooms. You have to shoot the orange demon and it explodes. Gotcha. Will this cutscene not let me grab those orbs? There they are. Gonna grab this. No. There we go. What's the circle one doing now? What is that? Is it a parry or something? Thank you. Nice. Big fart cloud. That's it. That's a good sound. The Shredder.
It's
Okay,
been
it's
nearly
combo.
a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
Who are you talking to? Guns look cool in cutscenes, but really it would take him, what, 200 shots to take that thing down?
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
Virgil. Echo. Ooh. Some kind of space whale. That's a Spanish place. You have a cincanto española points. You gotta day, you gotta be, you gotta say, a day, ish. Sword style in the air gives you aerial rave. Let's save it, I guess. Don't you dare turn off that PlayStation. Yeah, I'm excited for Sekiro. And it looked like they had a lot of great gameplay in that trailer as well, which was really nice. Very PS2 looking place. Colors, people.
I come. Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timinagru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern.
That's too much lore.
Did he have it?
Of course, he's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
Clearly, we can't understand you, Reaper. He puts the sword away with such care. I thought that was more of a stab he did, not a slicey dicey.
I found it.
Who's this? The Devil's Tower. Still good style. Should I bother with these ones? Royal Guard. Suck on some exhaust. Block and charge. Release. Hold R1 and press circle. Release it. Rapid shot. Charge shot. Twosome time. Whatever, twosome. Very exotic. Aerial rave. Prop shredder. Oh, I get it. Like that plane from the first game. Wall hike. What? Dash. Well, we'll try them all out while it's easier. Oh, don't people like Ninja Theory? Because it's... Aren't they the Ninja Gaiden people? No, I don't know if I picked it. Did I pick it? Alright, let's do it. Invade the Colossal Tower. Cool, I'm glad we just get to go towards the tower right now. Thought it was gonna be... something we went towards the whole game. Oh, lots of eyes and lots of swords and lots of blades. Jump 2 times as high as normal by pushing off of certain surfaces. I remember that. Anyways, I thought it was neat to read about the antlions from Half-Life in real life. They've evolved. What? Release. Mastering the royal goddess is ascending to a god levels. Okay. So you have to do it perfectly timed? Time the block. Okay. So I just need to press circle when they go to hit me. It's not a Dark Souls block. Okay. Alright, good. I like timing. Too early and now dead. Continue, yes. 66 Slum Ave. Blocking perfectly accumulates special energy that damages enemies upon release. Alright, just turn the tutorial right off. I got one in the chat. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Hua! No room up there for me. I love the neon. It's such that like late 90s, 2000, early 2000s sort of idea of post-apocalyptic where everything's really stylish and neon but slummy. Nope, I didn't see that one. I thought they were gonna give me... No, the other one. How do you target the other one? Don't change your target. Go get these red balls before they go away. Okay. Where did it? Oh. Alright, let's just deal with one at a time maybe. So these guys, they charge at you and then they slice. Alright, okay. Oh. Oh. So they do a jump back and then they... Come on. Nope. 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 Later, I guess? Ah! No, there's still tons to deal with. How do you change your gunslinging target? There we go. Oh boy. I did one, yeah. It does help because then you get really used to how the... Not so random. Like I know that guy's gonna dash forward and then swing. It's not a dash. They have a distinctive noise when they attack. Okay. Haha. That was slower enemies, dark coats, sure. And then does that store up that thing I have? That's it? That's the attack of it? Even works on some bosses. All bosses, all attacks. Nice. Oh, circle is the go forward. Royal guarding the Savior statue and its beams in Devil May Cry 4. Two types of seal doors. Blue, release the door seal by solving a puzzle. Red, kill the enemies. Some kind of bar. Orbs and other items are hidden. Smash things. Like here. Go. Lots of things to break. Probably something behind the bar, too. Look at that. Breakable bottles. Remember Metal Gear Solid 2 when you could shoot all those individual bottles? That was a big deal for people. Probably smash everything and then you get to go through. Oh! Does that energy stay, or do I need to use it in a certain amount of time? Shotgun, yes. Real time. Oh, every time those shells are gonna come up? Love Planet. The Love Planet is a little old place with strippers and wretches. Hey, baby. Can't get enough of my own love. Mama. Look at that glint doing the catwalk. Wow. Wow. This game came out on the PS2. And it had right camera stick. They had that in Grand Theft Auto. Dope, crazy. Some sort of blurry word and sweet. Wow. Yeah, it's got its own kind of movable camera. Not candle, camera. Camera angle, candle. Camgle. Hey, speaking of camera. Oh yeah. I like the bandana. Gives you more of a See, it glows when guard energy slows. That's the thing up on the top left. The warp. Gotcha. So it can only fill up a certain amount. Then I go like this. Gotcha. You can kind of spam the guard button. Like that. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, I didn't mind the fixed angles because, you know, it's like they're having their own chance to tell the story with the camera. And what you should be looking at. This is a really nice improvement on Devil May Cry 1. I wonder what... I'm sort of curious as to what 2 is like. Maybe just to hop in and see it rather than play it. I like these sort of zoom-ins and the horror gurgling sounds. It still keeps the horror vibe, but in a really fun way. Kind of like Underworld, like Porky was saying, Underworld, or the Resident Evil movies. This is what the Resident Evil movie should have been based on, Devil May Cry. Funny, I was reading this guy Luke Owen's book about video game movies and how, what's his name, Paul Thomas Anderson? Whoever makes the Resident Evil movies, how much he really liked the game. To force everybody to play it. How much he played it. Do I need to hit this thing from the front or something? For more combos? ASM Hollow. I don't know, I'm kind of building a combo here. I don't know. Maybe I can fight. There it was. Blue orb. Tutorial. Tutorial. Tells you what to do the game again. Not again, but to do it well. Tutorial. Tells you what to do the game again. Not again, but to do it well. Tutorial. Tells you what to... Stinger, drive. Hold down and release. R1 and forward, air hike. I don't know if I'm going to spend on those. I can already do those, right? No, I don't think I can. I'm missing a blue fragment. The Ice Guardian's chamber. This feels like the bad Joel Schumacher Batman movies. We're gonna fight Mr. Freeze. Sacre de Freeze out. I gave him a real French R there. Freeze. You're a big donkey dog. Big donkey dog. Big donkey dog. Shake it now.
Leave now, mortal! The likes of you are forbidden in this land! You are powerless, are not worthy to set foot here!
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you definitely take first place.
You are me? You will make a mockery of me?
Easy, Fido. How about I take you for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go.
You will regret this, you worm!
It's showtime. Come on.
First boss. Probably have to knock all the rice off. Shrines. Get over there. How do you... change your target? Change target. L3. That's interesting. Uh-huh. So I need Stinger. There you go. Now they're all vulnerable, right? You are dead. Continue. Stinger. Yeah, I don't think in Canada we have the Hulu, unfortunately. Hulu's got a lot of good stuff. The Canadian internet and cable companies are really against us getting a lot of access to things. They want to hoard it for themselves. And the internet companies really don't like us even streaming video. That was a big problem. They try to cap people. What am I doing? I'm going actions, right? Stinger! Hold on R1 forward and left stick triangle. And grab a blue. Whoa. Blue orb. I didn't grab it. The one that was up here. Oh, there it is. Look at that. American Gods is on Amazon Prime outside of the US. Probably because outside of the US people can't, they don't have an option there. Right, yeah. So Stars isn't going to let you watch that because they want you to watch it on Stars. Beautiful human. Eh? Oh, I got my weird pistols back on. What's going on? Why is L3 doing that now? There it is. I think when I press L3, it's making something happen with my controller. Like another button is going on. It keeps bringing me into that stupid menu. Why is that? What button does that one? Equip screen. So it's one of the D-pads. Change devil arms, R2 maybe? Lock on. So I need to have change target be something like, I don't know. I'm probably not going to be changing my devil arms too much. You can be that one. There, so we'll have R1 target, and then this. Yeah. Hello, you got me good. What was it? Stinger? There we go. Stinger! I think I did my thing. What's happening now? Ah, they're all frozen again. Woof. That was a big one. It took away like 25% of it. Easy mode selectable because you are terrible. Switch lock on and change target. Probably because I'm going to be... True, that would be more like Dark Souls, but because you're constantly like holding it and getting rid of it and holding it and getting rid of it, I think it feels better to have an R1. I'm used to it, so I don't mind it. And R1's right by triangle, so I just like hold and press triangle. Stinger I already got, so it keeps all that information. Good. I want to change my gun though. Yeah, shotgun. This is so nice. You just get to die and come up, and you don't worry about losing. You don't worry about losing your lives and losing your progress. Uh-huh. Yeah, I almost forgot what the target was. Whoa. There we go. Oh yeah, Super Stinger. What happened there? Why does it go to this? My D-pad is getting pressed. No yellow orbs because I'm on the gold version. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. And it's kind of like a little teleport you can do too. You just lost a head? Oh yeah, baby, cut it off. Blam. So you can still just hold it and block. Right? This keeps coming up. What is that from? So it's like my D-pad is broken. Because it keeps just bringing that open. I jumped into it like a fool. Alright, first big challenge. I have to get a new PS3 controller. Get one of those cool Afterglow ones. I have one for Xbox. It works fantastic. But I haven't... but the problem is I got this like really cool PS3 docking charger. Oh well. You know when you're fighting one of these hard bosses and then you're like, okay, I've done well, but then you start off the battle and start feeling bad. You start getting so annoyed just by getting hurt at all. Hit in any way. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Oh, I'm back on this. Maybe pistols are better for clearing off the ice. Yeah, it seems like they are, actually. It's not so bad to dodge. Chop, 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 chop. That worked as a block. Cool. This seems to be the best style. I mean, because you can block. Pretty handy, and then you can also do the counter. Just an old-fashioned block. And you can kind of spam it too and try to get it working. That's gonna get really annoying. I need to maybe change those menus off of the D-pad too. Okay. Nice try, dog. I like that you can attack the arms and then they sort of react that way. That's fun. I haven't even used my devil trigger yet. I don't think I have that yet. Huh? Yeah. It's getting really annoying. It's not a problem in other games that I've played. I wonder why that is. Maybe because D-pad usually doesn't open up a menu, so I wasn't noticing it.
Who knows? I'm not even sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
What did I say? What a nice guy. Touch it. Ooh, it feels cool and nice. Most bosses give you weapons when you beat them. This is a... sticks that we're holding them down? Stakes? On the legs. Where else are you gonna put it on, Dante?
Too easy.
Who are you posing for? Me? 3 interlocking rods. I thought usually in parties this guy tries to avoid locking rods. Ready, please. Ready, please, ready, please, ready, please, Dante. 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 Up D-pad, over D-pad. Seems like no, this one. This is no, that's not the one that comes up. Getting a mod for a whole new area, heating your lunch, 90s kids streaming all at the same time. What mod are you getting there, Danny boy? R2 changes weapons, thank you. R2 is not doing that. Oh, there we go. Does he always have to put it away like that? Is it the same thing where it's like square, pause, and 2 more? Skyrim mod for new area. Is that Morrowind with better graphics done yet? Obliviwind or something, or More Oblivion?
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
Oh my god, he's surfboarding a friggin' missile. Look into my eyes. It's an interesting look.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Lots of D's and C's. Better save. I don't need to save as much now because when you die, you just they let you restart, which is nice. So we got that going for me. Look into my eyes. Groceries, bills.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human.
The voice recordings of this era kind of sounded the same, eh? Like all recording the same.
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave.
Sounds like Deus Ex.
That is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
I bet I'm having fun with this thingy dingy. Royal Guard. Seems like that's pretty good. Mansion. Resident Evil. Mansion puzzle. Trophies, statues. Gold triangles. Eddie Bauer. Lucky number 13. Years. Overhead view. Freeze frame. Nice music. I'm going to do what I think the game wants me to do. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to stand on this button. I don't really use the nunchucks much. Jonathan DMZ is the first out of them all. Really? This is our first. 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 So I know how it's gonna end. Well, the game did tell me all about a map, and I didn't look at the map. Boom, boom, mommy, mommy. Nunchuck time. Is this Jonathan like me too bad phone? Do I like it, the game so far? It's, you know, it's that fun sort of hackety slashy with lots of just kind of fun cheesy stuff going on. You know what is interesting about it is that the tone of the story and the cutscenes matches the game perfectly. Whereas like in the cutscenes he can get hit and he reacts the same way he would do in the actual game. Whereas like, you know, sometimes you're playing Red Dead and the story and the tone is so serious, but then you do the combat sections and they just turn into like a cover shooter from the PS2. And people don't act the same way in the actual game. Like when they get shot, people get shot 17 times. But then in the cutscene they get shot once, they're dead. Oh, they're dead, oh no. So I like that this just matches everything about this game is just trying to achieve the same thing. Million stab, adrenaline pumping fun. Do the stinger. Stinger. Oh, I like that one. Wild stomp. You stomp on him and just blast him in the face. Wow. There you go. Blocked it. Oh, then I accidentally wasted it. Hey. This is not going well. They're tracking me. Oh, that was good. Got the dragon on the switch, baby. This is loud, this thing. Okay. You still like Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot, despite people not liking the story too much. Yeah, I thought the story was the best part of it. That's the part everybody really liked. Triggering that better. The parts of Red Dead 2 I don't like are the combat is pretty boring and repetitive, and you're kind of ramrodded down a lot of paths. There's not really much for the character, the player to do in that game, except other than enjoy the story. How you doing there, Schmo Schmo? Inko Schmo? Really? You complain about it? Lightning quick sword swing. Shockwave. I don't want to do that. Air hike. Double jump. That could be useful. Costs 20,000 though. Who do you think you are? Cerberus. Oh, his face looks all red. Oh, that's just because the orbs are right where his face would be. Okay. Hold R1 and back on left stick and triangle. Sure, why not? Should I be wasting these things now? Hold R1. No, not that. Boom. Hold R1 and back. Like that, I guess? Or like just to get around. That makes sense. Oops, nice looking. They're all falling on each other. Angel skeleton orgy. Where is that blue door? Where is that blue door? Where is that blue door? There it now. Just keep walking around, baby. Oh, waka waka. They sent me pretty far back. Did I not continue? But I don't have to worry about yellow orbs anymore, which is nice. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm doing more just by pressing the joystick around. Might be an illusion. Man, you gotta play the Bloodborne. It's so good. Bloodborne's so good. I'm gonna switch to my sword. I know the sword better. Yep. Ah. Oh, I see. You kind of like block their, No, you can't do that. Is it like this? Like a shooting gallery thing, sort of? You just target whoever's... Oh, just target them all. That's working. It's kind of stopping them from attacking me. Get them! Combo words are D, C, B, A, maybe S. Oh, you're right. That's why all right is the third one. All right. Oh, what's a bottom massage? Yeah, I know. They really missed out on not having it be awesome. Super sucking silky. Super silky sacrifice. Oh, you're right. Don't ship it out of the parry. Super silky smooth. That's the way I should have done it. Much better. It's funny, this game doesn't have swearing in it, right? To the being with the will of a thunderstorm, I bestow the soul of steel. Okay. To the being with the will of a thunderstorm, I give you this thing that you could use, and you could use it to attack all the people that you abuse. Yeah, baby. Nice dramatic fall. Sarah is here. DMC, the night, the combo, the better. Well, the higher the combo, the better the music gets. See, that's smart. I love this looping pedal because it's got this bass thing. You were working out. These guys kind of look like Bloodborners. In the way they're kind of like jiggly wiggly, wearing their hoods. So they're just working out like every day. Yes, sir. What kind of workouts you been doing? I gotta hop on my recumbent bike more. Stella is leaving today for 10 days. And when Stella's gone, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be a good boy. Maybe I'll start working out every day. Yeah. I'll come back. She'll come back. She'll go, "Where's Matt? Who are you, muscular man? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what are you doing in my house?" God, I had this horrible dream that someone had trapped us. They kidnapped us. But it wasn't like, they weren't like holding us at gunpoint or something. It was more like we couldn't leave. People were just okay with it. A really weird nightmare. Sorry I started late today. The devil game. I'm gonna go down and eat some broccoli at lunchtime. No, not peanut butter. It's not good for me. Just a little bit of peanut butter. No, 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 no. Well, maybe just a little. That's right. Just a little peanut butter. You could eat. No, not more. 1 teaspoon. Mostly bodyweight exercises. Trying to hit that strength training and working up the intensity. Yeah, I like the bodyweight stuff because you're working with your body, you know? And it's probably good for, I want to have stuff that's good for like circulation, not circulation, flexibility, and core. I want my core to be great, my back. I want my back to be great. You can't walk off the edge, can you? Watch out for that bomb. I think best to leave the bomb going. What? These guys miss a lot, which is nice. Dope. Dope for D. You ever dream about working out? Yeah, some core stuff. I'm going to start small. I'm going to I'll go on my recumbent bike and play the Nintendo Switch. Because I can lay down and do it, get a good sweat going, and maybe do some yoga. Core yoga. I'm going to plug in a toaster next to my head and make it like a hot yoga. Rocket launcher, yeah. I like that the red bits come out right away. That bomb guy just kind of takes care of himself. Hey, I got the thing. Oh, I see. There's a little green bit beside it that fills up. No, I will. I'm going to do it. No, I will not lay down. Otherwise, I'll get lazy and tired. No, I don't. What is this? What is that? What is that supposed to be? Ride this. Ride it. Uh-oh. Kablam. 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 I beat 1 and then 2. I said no. No go. No go to. Everyone said the story doesn't matter and it's just not a good game, so. Pretty cool they made a huge comeback with 3. Almost like Mario 2, but Mario 2 is still a good game. Am I supposed to jump on this fella? Five's supposed to be amazing? Well, you have to watch out though, because when games first come out, people are just so excited for them. They've been waiting and they're hyped up, and that series has a lot of love. But it seems like a lot of people have been really into it. Jeremy's been digging it. So, seems fine. Leonot likes it. Leonot likes some good games. Whoa. Should I jump on this guy? I wish I had the TV a little higher. I feel like I'm always looking down at it. I don't want to be looking down at it. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Ah, the D-pad. Much better. Much better. He couldn't. How could he come back out of there? He can rotate around like that? No way. Watch out for those purple balls. Goofy Japanese action games? Really? You needed to be serious? I don't really care about the tone. As long as there's as long as the action is there, you know, like not action. As long as enough combos to make it work, enough choices. So, are there times you need to be using light or heavy or whatever? Like Devil May Cry 1 was fine, but it was very repetitive. This one, kind of the same with the attacks, but it has a bit more to do with like the parries and the dodge. Oh my, this is gonna take forever the way I'm doing this. It has the parry system and the different fighting styles. Which is kind of what I liked about Yakuza, what was it? If I like squeeze this controller, it tries to change it wants me to equip this. Ah! Go down there. Oh man. Oh, there you go. So there's kind of like losing more of its armor. You just blow up these bottom pieces, I guess? Is that how that works? And the character goes, oh yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's just fun. It's just fun stuff, man. Fun jokes. I mean, if you think about every video game, he is just acting like every video game character should be acting. You know? The way they can take so much damage and just be fine with it, you know? Unless it's like Spec Ops The Line. These characters are getting... Think of how many thousands of times your character gets hit and attacked, and they just keep going forward. They never even lose any, like, ability to fight. You know? Yeah. Just fun and goofy. And fits with the action of the game. What am I missing here? I guess when he comes out, he gets new armor. So I just need to chip off a piece of armor and then focus on that one spot, maybe. Ah. You are serious? I guess with your art, you seem to like more of the serious stuff. But you're pretty goofy, boy. Where does he go into that time? It seems like he goes into different holes wherever you are. You don't really know what to do with him. Oh, I'm missing like crazy. This tells me where he is. I don't really know. Endless Infernum. Alright, well at least we don't have to backtrack at all. Oh, you can just stand on the guy. Of course, that's what you gotta do. The reboot? No, everybody says that one's terrible too. We're kind of just playing this one to kill some time before like Sekiro and some of the other games come out. Watch out for the purple balls! So let's try to land on him. He looks a little higher up this time. Yeah. Yeah? Got him? Says gonna pick up a car. Says gonna pick a car up, baby. 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 Says gonna pick a car up. Pick up a car, lift it over your head. That's the core training. Sarah's on so many steroids. She's been drinking car oil. Still playing the div. Why you got the div? You got the divinity. Huh? There you are. Okay, that was much better. Most people dislike the reboot because that is completely different Dante and Virgil. Oh, see, I don't mind. I have like no attachment to these characters, you know. So maybe that's... Is that, you think that's why people don't like it? Just because of the characters in it? Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't take them seriously. So I would have no attachment to them. That is so annoying. Where are you? You're over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on this way. I think in the PS2 era I wasn't playing any of these games. I had an Xbox. Because a lot of my friends had PS2s. My little brother even had a PS2. PS2s were always... That's gotta hurt. When Dante and Virgil are different, that's gotta hurt. So I just thought, yeah, there's a PS2 everywhere I go, it seems. So I can see some of these games like Grand Theft Autos and all that. And when it was time for me to buy my own console, I thought, alright. So I think the Xbox was probably the first one that I bought, you know, for myself. Before that, yeah, the PlayStation 1 was bought for me. And when the PS2 came out, I was still young enough that my friends were getting that kind of thing from their parents. And then I had my first job, and I thought, all right, what am I going to buy? And I went with the Xbox because I thought it looks different. It had that what do you call it, like the XMB. You could rip music from CDs and store it on a hard drive, which I thought was really neat. And yes, I really like that, and you could play some of the tracks during the games. It had the broadband internet first, which was nice. And it still had 4 controller ports, which I thought was pretty cool. And there were some amazing games you could play in there that you could not play on the PS2. Like Knights of the Old Republic, which is probably my favorite game from that whole generation. And Morrowind, which the person I was dating at the time said that like she was never gendered. It took like the women with Stella then. Come on, baby. Anyways, that was her favorite. We both had Xboxes. We would link them up to play Halo. She'd be playing Morrowind on one TV. I was playing KOTOR and like Vice City on the other. And Metal Gear Solid 2 on that. So to me, it felt like it had everything. Didn't have games like this though. But it kind of had that more like serious PC vibe, I guess. That's what I was looking for. Fusion Frenzy. Can't beat that. Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay was really amazing. And so I felt like I was sort of getting that PC experience without having to buy a big graphics card. I stopped playing computer games whenever you had to buy graphics cards. You know, I played in my head like a Pentium and that kind of stuff. Go back to your hole, wormhole. You can change your skin to the original Dante. An astrological device which displays the endless void. It's powered by time, they say. You can change them in this one or in the reboot, in the remake.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what others say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or do you want to keep on dancing?
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid. Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
Oh, no. He's Jester. Oh, yeah, Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, that's right. It was on the Dreamcast. Yeah, see, in that era, I had the Xbox first. Then a GameCube. And then a Dreamcast. And then eventually PS2, many years later, because that generation went for so long. Sulaiman Al-Wahabi Super Drago. I know I need to be playing some more Splatoon. I haven't. We had a pretty good run of it for a while. We'll get back to it. Oh, maybe we'll play today. How about that? After this.
For me, devil boy, and welcome to hell. Please accept my gift. Don't be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I'm expecting something a little better than this.
Look at the lights on the wings. Giant walker chamber. But Double Dash felt good. I like the mechanics of it. Having the two people smart, you can actually have a bit more strategy with it. And they had their special. Oh, see you there, Drago. Who's the Joker now? Joker boy. No, I don't understand. Did you change the gun? Not that one. Not R2. Not L1. Not L1. No, it's L2. True Fantasy Live Online. Bet you Ted Belcher is totally into that one. Because in that PS2 era, I was really excited that the Xbox and the GameCube had four controller ports. Because the generation before that was the 64. There's so many great 4-player games that still people are still playing mostly multiplayer on consoles at home. So I was hoping for more of that. Oh, you have to like, petrify them and then crush them, that kind of thing. Hey, hey. It's like how the screams are echoed or delayed. No real reason. Just for dramatic effect. Giant inky controller keyboard? I don't remember that at all. And then once, once Halo 2, Halo 1 had arrived like on the real on consoles and people are playing with broadband internet, you didn't really need to have that local play anymore. Still more? Game audio down? What do you mean? Turn the game audio down? Even more? Hey, Felix! Combat is pretty good. It's got the different styles. So you can do some counters, which is fun. This one, and you can kind of play different ways, you know. One has dodging, like more the dodge roll. This one still has a roll. The other one just has like straight up dodge. These guys are taking so long. I don't know what's going on. So a lot more moves this time, which is nice. I still think God of War did it better by just having basically one main style that had enough options in it, but you could really abuse them. There was that one move you just had to use over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Dude. Oh my god. This guy's taking forever. have to stone them all at one time. Give me 1,000 stab. Come on. I guess my health is coming back with these guys. I mean, one of the greatest things Dark Souls did is just have that roll and tie everything to the stamina. The roll feels so natural. It always feels weird sort of dodging with a jump. Are they just going to keep spawning forever? When they start giving you health from them, that feels like they're all spawning forever. Maybe they all need to be stoned. Like this? Maybe? Yeah, it seems like only one can be stoned at one time. Doesn't have the roll iframes? That would make sense. You have to actually roll, make it, yeah. I mean, yeah, you should have to choose the direction you're going to roll. Oh, it's already here with this jerk. Now it's cobwebby. Maybe needs you just parrying like crazy. Makes sense. I said 5. Devil May Cry 5. And hopping over. Yeah, parries and probably blocking, and then having like a guard crush or whatever. Maybe it's from that cutscene where I opened that door by hitting it with a sword, maybe? That kind of thing? Parry was blocking. Oh, no, because you can just have a regular block and then you get guard crushed, right? Iframes? Iframe just means the amount of time that you are purely invincible. So when you do a roll in Dark Souls, so if a roll is like however many frames, like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's 40 or like 300 frames of rolling, or 1,000. There's a certain percentage of the frames of movement where you are invincible. Yeah, like Horky says. Touch the lightning, make it feel. The Joker, the Jester. What? You just said that last time, huh? It's, yeah, it'd be like a block, but it would just be when you're doing a roll and you're not able to get hit. Usually it's some kind of movement. It's a term from fighting games like Street Fighter and those type. Seems to be going well. As long as I don't touch these balls, I guess. Well, there's different things that, like for example, there's little tricks game developers do to just make a game feel better. Like if you're running towards, say you're playing Mario, and you're running towards a ledge, and what they'll do is, even if your character is actually, as part of the game system, you press jump too late and you fell over, you should have fallen into the pit, they'll let you sort of press jump a few frames later past that point. So they probably started involving invulnerability frames just to make it feel better. Or what they'll do sometimes is like with a life bar. If you only have, say, 5% of your life left, they might actually make that health last, be, say, twice as, last twice as long as what it should. Just to sort of, or maybe make the last bullet in your clip, last couple bullets in a clip feel, not actually feel, just be more powerful. Just to add to the tension of it. And kind of make you feel like you're having these big epic moments. That kind of thing.
Oops.
Yeah. Level up. Air block, yeah. Air release. Charger release. It's a release. There we go, door up top. You know what I liked in Zelda Ocarina of Time is that whenever a door in a room would open, wherever you're supposed to go, the camera would be focused on it, and then it would pull the camera back with that completely in view to your character. No. But that is what makes Bloodborne and Dark Souls interesting, is that you can't, that would be a non-cancelable animation. You'd be like move locked into it. I think we're going the right way. There's all this red everywhere. And then you got what, like stun lock, stagger, or if you interrupt a character's action with yours, then theirs is stopped. That's what makes The Witcher really easy, is that you can cancel any of your attacks into a roll, so you can just spam attack and spam roll at the same time. That's what makes The Witcher's combat really boring. Invulnerability, invincibility, inescapability. That doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? Fire pit. Woo! Yo. Uh-huh. Okay, I made the door operate. Green door I've been into? No, this feels new. Astral Chamber. You know, it's a great song for that. Don't really know where to go, what to do. About those all those little tricks that developers do that you're not always aware of, we did an episode on Gameology. There's a playlist of videos where I talk to a game developer about that kind of stuff on the channel. Where's the map? Which one's the map? No. 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 There it is. Temenigri. Chamber of Echoes. We are there. Now what? Looks like you want to go towards that yellow door, I guess. Where are we supposed to go? Yeah, you have to have punishment in games. You have to have consequences for when you spam an action. Otherwise, what's the bloody point? I mean, obviously I gotta use this thing. Why is this door covered in fire? Crimson flames twist and dance around the door, keeping all would-be trespassers at bay. How did I open that one door with the Jester and the Joker? I hit something. He seemed really happy about it. Look, one of these things is not lit on fire. Oh, no, two of them aren't. What's that thing with the... This, what's that? Vajura! Control lightning. It's an ornament. When you run out of stamina, you can't move at all. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I need to do something with that. These are devil arms. These are guns. Maybe I need to do something with that ornament. Probably. Ho 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 ho! Items. Nope. Key items. There we go. Vajura. So you can use that to light up the orbs. Seems like I need to light the fire. The one that's not lit. Yeah, if it works with the enemies. That's what makes games like XCOM really interesting. That everyone's using the same system. That's something I wish they did a little bit more with the bosses in Bloodborne and Dark Souls, is that they could be... Some of them can be parried. But sometimes their attack change, it seems like they don't have the same rules of like stamina. Which can be a little unfair. You're wondering, when should I be healing? Ah. Follow the red. Do I ever ask for likes on a stream? No, never. I'm assuming it helps. Whoa, there we go. Chamber of Sins. Okay, cool. Blah. Yeah, I would assume it. I would assume it helps. If you like it. Maybe it promotes us to other people, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I got full health. Advantageous. D. Oh yeah, that thing blows up. Crush them. Oh, Bloodborne are the hardest bosses by far because they're fast and they have attacks to hit you wherever you are. Where in Dark Souls you can almost always hop behind them and find a weak spot, and they're pretty easy to dodge. But Bloodborne, they can hit you wherever you are. You want to get behind them, obviously, still. It's like the natural strategy. But they'll find ways to deal with you wherever you are. It's super fast and super strong. And also, Bloodborne, you can't hide behind a shield. You have to dodge. So you have to have proper timing. Whereas in Dark Souls, if you build your character out to be good at the shield, you can just hold your shield and wait. Bloodborne, I think, is way more difficult. There's only been a few bosses in Dark Souls that I've struggled with. The first was probably Smough and Ornstein, and that's only because there's two of them. But they were still really fun. And then this last. Sekiro and a Steam controller, $75. I didn't even think about getting Sekiro on PC. Every time I go down here, I have to fight these people. Nice. Good. I like when instead of attacking, they just go roar. That's what you're getting? I know you are. You're Mr. PC. But I have a PS4 Pro, so I'll grab it on that. I think I'm going to buy it physically, actually. I bet you it'll have really good resale value, and I'm probably only going to want to play it once. Breakdown! You know when you're watching some kind of like movie where it's humans against an alien or a monster of some kind, and then the alien just could attack them, could have got the jump on them and attacked them like a cat would, you know, or like a tiger or something. And then instead, the alien sees him and goes, roar. And then goes after him. I hate that. Just makes it seem, takes all the danger and the tension out of it. You've beaten bosses in Bloodborne in less than 5 tries. Hey. I mean, the level doesn't matter because you still have to. I mean, you still have to dodge. That's the thing, right? You can never. Oh no, this area again? No thanks. Let's get out of here. Endless Infernum is right. Okay, we've done this green door. Yeah, I'm sure that it'll be designed for some replay. I tend to not want to. I like to move on to something else. First boss in Neo took you a month to beat. Wow. That's, you know, the first time I played Bloodborne, and that was one of my first Souls games. It was crazy hard. I mean, like, bosses were terrifying. There were lots, almost like every single one I encountered, I felt like I'll never be able to beat them. And then as you get better at that system, you start to figure it out. Dark Beast Parl? Really? Yeah, I don't care too much about the story. Although I did in like Yakuza 0. That was good. And I like story moments. Not necessarily the yeah, some story moments are really interesting. But like the overall story and the overall canon is not super important to me. So more just the kind of moment to moment stuff, you know. But overall the game still has to be really, really good. Once you figure out the system, does it become less challenging, or does the game constantly evolve? I don't know. I guess it's kind of it's basically dodging, and this looks like the power plant in Final Fantasy VII. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something here. I like when these 3D platformer games just let you not fall off the edge, because then you know you're going the right way. Yeah, Vicar Amelia is really tough. I don't know about that. I mean, are you trying to plan ahead to see if you're not going to like something? Think? Are you just thinking of all the possible ways you might not like it? Well, I think what's nice about streaming is that I always have people to explain all these moments that I would have missed. You know? Yeah, it's basically the same tactics. Quick twitch. Quick twitch muscles. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing here? This room is now open, but there's nothing in it. True. I'll have to pay more attention. That's what I like about it, though. It's not about having to learn too many other things. With Bloodborne, you can play it by just pressing R1 and dodge, or you can do interesting combos, or you can, you know, like mix up your lights and heavies and your trick weapon. I mean, you can even extending your weapon from short to long is considered like an attack as well during a combo. This seems like something I need to do. So maybe the double jump would be useful here. Oh, look at this. Oh. I went up here and pressed circle and I got a bunch of red stuff. Dropping on Steam, same day as PS4. I'm surprised it's not releasing on Origin first. Yeah. This is at a time when 3D platforming, I mean, platforming was kind of on its way out as the de facto way to proceed. Weapons and armor? Not really. In Bloodborne, you can more focus on the style and how a weapon feels. You just upgrade your weapons a bit. I use the same weapon throughout the entire game and just slowly upgraded it. $42 AGPS store in Steam. Yeah. I don't know what the heck to do. No, we already did this. But they kind of have a different feel, and the weapons have these things called tricks. So that's pretty fun. Oh, there's like a door over to the side here. Yeah, I've been in there. That's the green door. I got that ornamental deal. What's that all about? What's that up there? I grabbed that, didn't I? Yeah, I found the weapons super fun in Bloodborne. The style of them. Mm-hmm. You know, it's more like... What I found with Bloodborne is that every area was a magical form of exploration and discovery. And they'd kind of hint at things, and then maybe you'll see some kind of monstrosities or something, and then you encounter those enemies later on. Is this the green door I went into? Yes. And then you sort of discover that, and then as much as you want to read into the lore, you can find out even more. So there's enough there on the surface that I find really fascinating. Exploring new areas in Bloodborne is always my favorite part. It's never as good as the first time you get to that level. And then if you want to read into the lore, you have the ability to find out more about the characters and how they interact with the environments. Yeah. It can be tough to get through. I was lucky because I had people here explaining to me. Good old Lornat and everybody else. Okay, come on, man. I don't know what to do with this is. Yeah, it's beautiful visually. Beautiful visually. Chamber of Echoes. What to do? Where to go? Devil May Cry 3. Where? I'm gonna have where to go and... No. I was hoping that this would show up. The autocomplete would have validated my own loss. My own loss of direction. Chamber of Echoes. Okay, we talked to the... Is it as hard as KH? I don't know. I like the KH can be hard. Kingdom Hats. Kingdom Hard. Good bosses and stuff. Ugh, there's weird pictures of these people here. Where's this lady with glasses? Oh, walkthrough 1. MO5. Mission 5. Endless Infernum. Chamber of Echoes. Yes. Surge of Fortunas. Soul of Steel. Is that what I had? Is that what I had? No, I didn't have that. Jump panel. Quickly reach the top. Re-enter the yellow door. Endless Infernum. Do I have a Soul of Steel in my possession? Maybe. No, I have something called the Vajura. How do I get a Soul of Steel? Jester. So I don't know any of these. Okay, so I'm not there yet. Maybe I already have the Soul of Steel and I just don't know it? No. What's going on with this walkthrough? First playthrough. Ebony and Ivory, yeah, okay. We attack the devil. He disappears, yep. Then what? Walkthrough part 2. Endless Infernum. Go the other door back into the Chamber of Echoes. Keep climbing up in that direction until you reach a panel on the wall next to a gigantic window. Place the board on it. Oh, I don't think I did that. No, we did that. Activating a jump panel on the ground floor. Yeah. Now you get the Vajura. Return to the blue door near the ground floor and head to the living room statue. Blue door in the ground floor statue. Blue door, ground floor statue. Where are you, blue door? You're not a blue door. You're not a blue door. Blue door, ground floor. The stream killer looks so uncomfortable. Yeah, it looks huge. Maybe do some upgrades. I should get that double jump. Air hike. By concentrating magical energy into the area under your feet, you can perform a double jump. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I almost watched that. Wee! Oh! Oh yeah, where is this blue door? It's one at the south corner and then one at the other side. You're not a blue door. So, over here, I guess. No. I wish it said where my character was. To the side of the stairs. So there's a door over here. No. This is where you just were, you fool. That's the lady. What's this all about? Blue door, ground floor. Alright, enjoy Neo. And miss all this exciting action? Is that the blue door? No. What? Blue door, ground floor. Within your possession, return to the blue door near the ground floor and head to the living statue room again. Okay. Living statue room. I need to go there. Where's that? Oh, this is the living statue room. Entranceway. Right. Okay. So I need to go out and around. Living statue room. Chamber of Echoes. Living statue room looks just like the Chamber of Echoes. Ice Guardian chamber. Into a Chamber of Echoes. Into an entranceway. Okay. So by blue door, maybe they mean something slightly different. Why do they say near the ground floor? Why wouldn't you say the one above the ground floor? Doesn't that make more sense? It's near the ground floor. Oh, thanks. It's near something that it isn't. Double jump. Double jump, and I can grab on the sides. Oh, I know. I should just use this thing. There's no pause. And there's a blue door. Strange. It's near the ground floor. Not really. Alright, kill these fellas. No pause in Twitch. Yeah, I know. It's YouTube is nice that it has the VOD. Maybe that's why the quality is worse, though. Yeah. They tend to delete the VODs, though, because they think that people don't use them. Let's pause on that. Living statue room. Okay. Is that where I am now? Living statue room. Uh-huh. Right. Jump to a ledge and examine the device to use the Vajura. Yeah. Oh, this was the very beginning. This was tough. You're just a door. You're not a device, sorry. Oh, look at that. There we go. Is that this? Do I light more of these ones up? Maybe this thing in the center? This looks like a place you'd put the thing? No? Oh, here's a spot. Huh? A luminescent object shines brightly from inside the cage. Great, so I probably have to activate something to lift the cage. Oh yes, this spot. Use the Vajura. I don't know how those work. Okay, fine. And he kicks it. Instead of using it as a lever, he just kicks it. What was the point of having a lever in the first place? Alright, now I can get the other key item. Big deal. Soul of Steel. What was previously red is now not. Ah! Find these freaks. Actually, what previously wasn't red is now red. Remind me to buy a new PS3 controller. Maybe I could open it up and try to fix it. That could be fun. Also sounds like a good way to destroy a controller. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty clumsy with fine motor objects and skills. So, I know my limitations. When I was going to play music at this cafe, I'd play it all the time. The owner of the bar, kind of a Clint Eastwood type musician himself. Come on. He was asking me, hey, what do you think about working the bar too, huh? You need somebody. I go, oh, no, not me. I'm clumsy. I'm forgetful. I'm really not good under stress. Do you want me to keep going? We could train you. No, it's really... I would be terrible. And I don't want to. So, that was the end of that. Good to know your own limitations. You know, just do the things you want to do. Yeah, exactly. That's the 5th person you've given alcohol poisoning to. Silent Sanctuary. Stupid walkthrough. He covers the nipples. Didn't somebody say on Reddit where if female nipples cannot be seen, but male nipples can, could you just put male nipples over top of female nipples? And it would be fine. It would be considered. No, it's the idea of them having them. That's where the milk comes from. We can't. So should milk be censored? No. That's really getting annoying. So he can do a double jump. Can he do a double jump and then go off of a wall? Double jump. That's really annoying. If I could access all that stuff from the start menu, I'd remove all those from the D-pad anyway. Based on stickers? Like pastilles? Just working on the core and breaking your knees. It's a superpower. I like the way he jumps up like a dolphin. Alright, now what? I really don't like this part of the game. Soul of Steel. You can walk across the chasm you previously fell into. Okay. Step on the jump panel to quickly reach the top and re-enter the Yellow Door Endless Infernum. Yellow Door Endless Infernum. Yellow Door. What? That's a green door. Maybe they mean green. Maybe in their version, green is part yellow. Or maybe I can get into that door. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Car Factory Simulator? I like a good sim game just because they're usually very strategic. Do I get a double jump out of this? Nice. Green door. That is not yellow. Because it's not the right one. Yeah, I don't like jobs that games that are like jobs. Oh, there's a yellow door. So they were right. I was wrong. I take it back. It's really ugly yellow. Endless Infernum. Look at that. Woohoo! How would you know to do all that to then walk across that? Combat Adjudicator, only a technique icy cool to the core can move me. Combat Adjudicator. So what do I need to do? Some kind of cool combat move like... little of this. Jump. Oh, there's that one that was like, attack. And then 2 more. Blast! Ooh. 1. Ba. Shikibama. Goodbye. Goodbye. No good. Oh, help me, strategy guide, help me. A Cerberus, combo 1, revolver, combo 2, satellite swing, windmill. What? Combat Adjudicator for Dante or a Beowulf. Combat Adjudicator for Virgil's on the other side. Attain an A rank to break it for a blue orb, Fragamonte. Oh. So this is what I was supposed to do, and that's just like a little bonus thing. So like 1... Wait, I'll do my combo. Huh? Why is that not working? How do I get that going? 1. Nope. Easy. Switch weapons, maybe? How many times you can bounce off this thing's head? That's neat. How do you do this? Icy cool to the core. Just keep attacking it like this? Yeah, I probably do that second combo, right? So then go... Huh. I just spammed it. A fragment of crystallized life force. Great. Alright. It's funny, without an exclamation mark, alright, it's like, it's alright. Alright. Much better. Alright? Question mark? Alright. Quotation marks. Quotation. Don't stand on it. Don't stand so. Secret mission. Defeat all enemies while taking no damage. Easy. Looks kind of interesting. Seems like it's becoming a genre. Factory simulators. Failed. That was quick. Don't stand so. My internet's been fine today. Wonder why. Oh yeah. Snake. The elevator won't move. Started off thinking it was the Colonel talking to him, and then it became Otacon. Snake. The elevator. It says there's 500 pounds. There's too many ghouls, too many skeletons. Showtime. What a whip. All right. Ah, I fell. I know. I'm not dead. How do I get back up there, though? Oh, they come down here. This could take a long time. No, it just comes right back down. It's nice. Yeah, this is like the opposite of a factory simulator. It's just kind of like a meditative game in that sense of just... You're just kind of hacking and slashing your way through. You know? This ain't no factory simulator. Even Dark Souls can be like that too, because... Yeah. Even that's a good point, Felix. Even the door switches and locks. Hit it with your sword. Activate it. Yeah. Huh. That release thing doesn't seem to do too much. Ah! You can shoot too. It's deep. Doesn't hack and slash seem a bit redundant? Hack and slash. Slash and chop. Hack and shoot. Because of the weird way the camera angles move around, I actually, the first time I went down here, I thought, well, I better eventually go up that staircase to my left, not realizing it was the staircase I just came down. Double jump. This is a good way to practice out that multi-hits there. Yeah, he does remind me of Sonic in a lot of ways. Just slightly less blue. It's like the total 90s. This is like taking the evolution of the 90s hero. Just taking that extreme attitude, rebel, flippant feel as far as it can go. That's probably why everything got really gray and serious in the PS3's 360 generation, because they were like, well, we can't go even crazier, so we have to bring it back and make it serious. Go that way or this way? Come on, give me these things. Wow, whoa. Hello. Want to use your red things? Sure. Stinger seems to work pretty well. What about items? Haven't bought those in a while. Haven't really needed to. Guess we gotta upgrade something. The air hike. No chance anyway. 85,000 more just for a drive. Well, the nice thing about Majima in Yakuza is that he was crazy, but all the rest of the game and the story was serious, and they treated him as such. So him getting away with crazy things was really interesting, because they wrote it incorrectly. It worked accurately within that world.
Look, brother, it's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh?
Why does one know what a sigh is and the other one doesn't?
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. You're a guest. Wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We cannot let you pass.
Alright. Oh, look at you boys. This reminds me of that Final Fantasy X fight against the two, were they like two statues or like the two bulls? When you're the Rondo guy. Is that what they are? Rondos? The blue fella. I'd love to play Final Fantasy X again. Feels like the most interesting to go through again once you've seen how the story ends. I haven't even had Devil Triggers yet. Oh, look at that. They make the enemies translucent, so you can see through them. It's pretty smart. All right. I jumped first. Two Ronso brothers. Oh, he broke my guard. Crap. Yeah, when you're that blue guy who goes up the mountain and they make fun of him and then he has to fight like 2 Taurus or something. That's how the story ends. Prince has got a little crush. Do you have the crush or are they just crush worthy? Look at that. They let you go back if you want. You can buy items before. Yo, brother. Yeah. Oh. Dark Crush. It's like Sekiro. He's got barnacles on his side. Yeah. Oh, I wasted it. Dope. Japanese Oni? What's a Japanese Oni? Like some kind of a demon? How did I stun lock them before? Hit him in the back, maybe? Hit him while they're attacking? No. Oh. Something like that, maybe? Breakdown! I wonder if I have to be looking at them. Listen to my story. This is my story. It's funny, there's a lot of people that watch the first episode of my Final Fantasy X playthrough and they're like, you don't get this game at all. You're making fun of Titus. You ruined it. I was really excited to watch this, and you ruined it. So consider me a lost. And then I explained to them, hey, don't you want to see someone that thought it was silly gradually fall in love with the game? It's a slow burn. I probably have to be looking at them to do that perfectly timed dodge, maybe. I don't know. Oh, a lot of people said that. That seems to work a little better. Kind of hit him like that, I guess. Makes sense that they can block. Hit him from behind. Oh, there we go. That seems like he might be. There we go. Now he's down. Yes. Just take those hits. Take them. I need to get behind them. Go in the back door. In through the back door. Oh my god. And when I was like 5, kindergarten, I had a friend who was a year older, which feels like a lifetime older, you know. I used to walk down his house and we'd play video games and stuff. And when I was over there playing and he's like, we're gonna go eat with my family. I said, can I come? So dumb. 5 years old. No. Okay. So then I went home, and then I guess I was bored, so I went back down to their house. And I went in their front door. And I was in their house, I was looking around, and I saw like there was a rented game on the counter, and I like pushed it off, and it fell on the ground. And then they came home while I was in their house, and I got so freaked out, I just cried and ran away. And then we weren't friends anymore, even though we used to play all the time. Then all of a sudden we go to school. Him and the older friends, his older friends, his, not the, they would make fun of me all the time, pick on me. Teachers would do nothing. There was like 5 or 6 older kids. When you're in kindergarten, it's really intimidating. Oh yeah. Oh, so if they hit each other's swords, they get all screwed up. That's what you need to do. Stand in the middle and make them hit each other. I see. You guys hit each other. I see, I see. Hit each other. Come on. Like this. Ah. Nice. So I could just dodge. Do like the roll. Here comes super attack. Here it comes. Nope. Nah, it's not working. Maybe there's just multiple ways you can deal with this. These guys sound so pitch shifted. He's an evil banker in the reboot rather than a giant angel. So they go for more like a realistic feel. Aha, I don't quite understand this. I know they hit each other and that worked. That's something happened there. Oh, it's already 12:36. Boo! I have to work with Stella later too. With kids. Yeah. I think I'm getting behind him. Huh? It's over. And they just run over here. What's that all about? This is interesting. I like that you can't just spam your way through, you know? It's a bit of a puzzle to it. Okay, I gotta figure he just hit his brother. They don't have heads, they can't see, they're using echolocation. He's a demon in human form that controls the world through death. Oh, the devil. Yeah, that's gonna be great for people that are anti-Semites. The Jew bankers control the world's finances. Finish this other guy off. There we go. One down. Much more manageable. Oh, he's gonna bring his bro back to life. Or did he just have a sword now? He's superpowered. 2 swords. I've always wanted to have the sword. Look at my wonderful butt. Summoner may pass. Guardian may pass. Kimari not pass. Hornless, hornless. Ho, 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 ho. That's what it was like for me in kindergarten. You're hornless. You may not pass. You fight a Bill O'Reilly? No way, really? Uh-huh. What a good long ways without that happening. Oh, I can't believe how good the internet's working. This is great. I guess you just jump over the block. Right into his little hole. Why don't you just jab the sword into that hole? There's a hockey coach the other day. He was talking about one of his star players, and he wanted to talk about the star player having to do all the hard work things, not just the skill things, to get into the best spot, into the best, to fill that hole, to get into the A spot. And what he did was he called it the A-hole. And then he made himself laugh so much with that he ended up just having to walk away from the interview. He's like, I'm done. Yeah, this nunchuck works pretty well. When we both jump, they always tend to win. It's like Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 1. She's got air priority. Yeah, superiority, baby. Hit him. I still haven't even got the devil trigger yet. It's odd, eh? That was such an important thing to the first game, and now here they just barely use it all. I'm sure it will be later on. Oh. Nice. Oh, baby. Oh, nice. Oh, hit them both. Oh. Yeah. You get the sword. Yeah, you get the sword. Yeah. All right, Bowser. Ah! No! I think the cool thing about Nintendo games is that even if they seem more childlike in a way, kid-friendly, that kind of thing, they generally all have a challenge in a way that makes sense. Like, they always focus on making sure that there's a good game loop, you know, of challenge. It's not just about spamming things, it's always making those choices. Even for the simplest games, Mario, Zelda, even Smash Brothers. Like, Smash Brothers probably seemed so, for the fighting community that came from, you know, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Virtua Fighter, all that stuff. You know, Super Smash doesn't have ridiculously long combos you have to memorize, but in terms of the rock, paper, scissors format and psyching people out and having reflexes, it's one of the most pure fighting games available. Ah! So there, I couldn't just jump out of my combo, so I screwed myself by getting myself locked into that animation. And there too. You can hurt them while they're running, which is nice. Big slash. It's over. Maybe need to parry more or roll more. I don't know. I don't know. But this isn't easy, and I like it. It seemed like the nunchuck was breaking their guard more. You can hit him. Not really. So they kind of... I like how they start off with that dive, because they're showing you what they can do with their swords and where you should hit them. Ah! Nice. I love that they can hit each other. That's what makes it way more fair when there's... If you have to take on 2 versus 1, they should totally be able to hurt each other. And it goes... Because then you can use that as an advantage. Oh. I went a little too quick on that one, but they still gave it to me. Alright, they're going to do their big jump thing. Ah, I jumped towards them instead of rolling to the side. Seems like this nunchuck is good against their weapons. Yeah, it seems to break their guard more. You get style points? Cool. That's in the reboot. Why would I have been doing this the whole time? This weapon's amazing. Yeah. Hit them both. I don't know what this ice is coming from. Stylish. One stylish. Sweet. No. Oh, this would be a nice time to get a little bit of health. He's going to do a big dive down. Here it comes. Here comes the big dive. And I'm going to time it and parry it. And then if I lose, I'm going to come back and know exactly what to do for next time. Rah, 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 rah. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a roll. Oh. Whoa, wait. I have these items I could be using. Maybe I'll just grab a little bit of health. Yeah, just a little bit of health. Doesn't even give me that much. Oh, vortex. It's good to weaken them both down equally.
Wait. Yes, wait. We have been waiting for a long time. Yes, a very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni. And my name is Rudra. You shall take us with you. We can be a great help to you.
Okay, but on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you wish. Impressive.
No talking.
Perfect.
Good.
Smart. They learn fast. Agni and Rudra hurl forth fire and tornado-like gusts. Or a big plus. They could bite you. All right. Oh, what time is it right now? 12:47. I'm going to pop down. I'm going to grab a quick little bite to eat. I'm going to come back. I'm going to play some Splatoon. I haven't played some Splatoon. And if Splatoon gets horrible, I'm going to play a bit of Breath of the Wild. But I think it'll be a bit of Splatoon. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you then with some Splatoon. Bye for now. Bye for now. Back soon. Back in 5 with Splatoon. See you then, or have a great day.